Dear students, my name is Madina Ashilova. I am an associate professor in the Department of International Communication. The model that I present to you is called PR promotion in the political, legal, social and media spheres. This model occupies a significant place in the training of future PR specialists, since it covers the essential issues of modern PR, such as political PR, the ethics of a PR manager, and the social responsibility of modern media. The main goal of the model is the development of key competencies in the field of PR promotion, the development of a professional outlook on the activities of creating PR texts, communication impact, media relations, and modern PR technologies. Having studied this model, you will have such competencies as systemic thinking. You will see the whole system of modern PR, see from what elements this system is formed and what changes occur in it. Inter-industry communication. In this model, in addition to PR, you will also receive skills in the field of political science, law, ethics, journalism. Project management. Professional competencies in promotion and relevant PR technologies. Value semantic competencies. Knowledge of ethical standards, the ability to choose goals and meanings for actions and make decisions. Communicative competencies. Knowledge of languages and ways of interacting with the audience for the successful formation of public opinion. So let's, for example, consider political PR and social communications. In modern Western literature, issues of political PR and communication are well developed. A theoretical understanding of this topic is based mainly on two central points: how communication affects or determines the political structures and processes of political decision-making, and how politics influences or determines public communication. According to the agenda-setting concept that has been developed in the USA since 1968, media resources have a significant impact on the public. This concept underlines the theoretical model of political communication formulated in 1922 in Lippmann's book Public Opinion. Lippmann accurately predicted that in the coming decades, understanding how to change and manipulate public opinion would be the most important element of success in politics in democratic countries. With the transformation of public policy primarily into the sphere of political PR, the main emphasis is on informing and persuading. Therefore, the main task of political PR is mediation in communication between government and the public. It's emphasized that political PR, political advertising and image formation are in close interdependence, and the boundaries between these type of activities are very blurred. Recently, an increasing number of supporters has been acquiring a tendency to evaluate the information society as a network-minded society. This is its fundamental difference from centralized power verticals: the prevalence of information flows over power flows in the network. Internet and social media technologies in the elections began to be used in 1996 in the USA, when the first election site of the presidential candidate appeared. In the late 2000s, social networks began to take the first place for the promotion of candidates, and in the early 2010s, mobile technologies and big data. The most significant case related to social media is the campaign of Barack Obama. Obama's headquarters already in 2008 began to use mobile technology in conjunction with social networks. According to research, at that time, 88% of users of social networks with the right to vote had mobile phones. Ed McCain's headquarters, work on Facebook and YouTube began with a lag of 7 months, work with Twitter with a lag of 1 year and 4 months. A number of technologies, including mobile ones, were not used at all. Since 2007, Obama's site has made it possible to register a personal account, subscribe to newsletters, and the content of the site changed depending on the user's geolocation. In addition, through your personal account, you could make contributions, sign up for volunteers, mark events of interest. Also on the site, there were links to all accounts on social networks. As part of the 2007 election campaign, Obama's main strategy in the internet space was to be present on as many sites as possible, including industry and niche ones, for example, LinkedIn and Reddit. As part of the strategy, electorate segmentation was carried out and various platforms for working with them were involved. So on Facebook, in addition to the main page of Obama, there were Latinos for Obama, Students for Obama, and many others. Particularly noteworthy of this campaign is the unique SMS mailing technology, in which the volunteer was sent an offer to call the number from the active base and to agitate a person to vote for Obama. Only numbers that people left personally were used. In 2012, the use of social media was significantly expanded and Obama's Instagram, Pinterest and Spotify accounts appeared. Through mobile applications, feedback forms and social networks, interaction with voters was carried out. In terms of quantitative indicators of working with social media, Obama significantly outstripped Republican candidate Mitt Romney. As a result, it went around in the elections. Thus, do not underestimate the capabilities of modern media. In political PR, as the case with Barack Obama showed, it can play a dominant role. But at the same time, other questions arise. Issues of ethics, law, legitimacy, fake news and social responsibility. But more about this in the course of studying the model. And finally, a practical task. Imagine yourself as a PR specialist preparing for the election campaign. Make a strategy for promoting your candidate on the web. What social media would you use and why? Make a media plan for online promotion and 3 informational materials.